With the prosecution armed with such undeniable proof, it's no surprise Diddy's legal team chose to concede to this particular violation rather than risk further damage to his already crumbling defense.
As Diddy's lawyers say, the feds raided his jail cell and seized a bunch of privileged material. So an interesting one, to say the least, about this. I want to put up.
Despite the overwhelming evidence piling up against him, Combs' legal team remains optimistic, holding out hope that he might finally be granted bail. Whether this is genuine confidence or pure wishful thinking is anyone's guess. Nevertheless, Diddy's lawyers are pulling out all the stops, going so far as to prepare a swanky 3-bedroom apartment in New York City's Upper East Side as his potential home under house arrest. In a recent heavily redacted court filing, the defense revealed they've hired a security professional to inspect the apartment. The assessment includes planning for cameras and other security measures to ensure strict monitoring. While the exact address remains undisclosed, attorney Mark Agnafilo claims the location is more than suitable for the disgraced mogul's stay if the court decides to release him. Whether the judge will see this as a genuine step toward compliance or just another flashy move from Diddy's camp to skirt the law remains to be seen. But given the severity of the allegations and the solid proof of his misconduct, granting bail might still be a stretch. Anyway, those phone calls everyone is raving about, turns out one of his recorded calls, a call that is now making rounds on the internet, has landed him in even hotter water. And let me tell you, the fallout isn't looking good.
Do not entertain none of this nonsense and nothing over the phone. I'm gonna need you to get rid of all the leftover pizza boxes.
This leaked audio doesn't just hint at Diddy trying to coordinate moves from behind bars, it outright exposes him. In the call, Diddy can allegedly be heard instructing his sons to handle some business on his behalf. Innocent fatherly advice? Not quite. Word on the street is he's been pushing them to clean up evidence tied to his case, and if his kids even think about playing along, they could be looking at obstruction charges themselves. Dragging his own children into this mess, that's a risky and desperate move. Insiders are hitting the mainstream media with sob stories about how much Diddy misses his kids, claiming he's on the verge of a mental breakdown. They're painting a picture of a loving father just trying to connect with his family, saying, "It's heartbreaking to see the children in the state they're in. This is their father, but to them he's not Diddy, he's dad. He's always been a loving, devoted father." But here's the twist. This supposed devotion doesn't quite line up with that leaked phone call. Burgess didn't just speak, he dropped bombshells. According to his testimony, Porter entrusted him with a collection of flash drives before her untimely death. And the contents?